Okay, I'm Al Worden. I was in the U.S. space program, the astronaut program. I flew on Apollo 15 in July and August of 1971. It was the fourth lunar landing mission. We carried the first lunar rover, and we carried a scientific instrument module into lunar orbit that we used to not only photograph but scan with remote sensors the surface of the moon. Because I'd been to college, been through test pilot school, taught at the test pilot school, and had a lot of flying hours at the time. I was less than 35, less than 6 feet tall, could pass the physical and all that kind of stuff. And I found that I was in the program, and it was probably the greatest day of my life when I got a call from Houston that said, "Would you like to come down and join us?" I said, "Oh, can I leave now?" Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. What's most important for everybody is to get an education, and the influences I had were educational. My parents they couldn't afford to send me to college, so I ended up going to West Point, which is the military academy in the States, which cost them nothing, by the way. Then I went in the Air Force. I had a principal in high school who was very strong on education. He was like a second father to me, and he really talked to me a lot about how important an education was. Well, I'd have to tell you, it's childhood learning. I grew up on a very small farm. I ran the farm from the time I was 12 until I went to college. My father worked in town and didn't work the farm, so that was my job. I had some cows. I had all kinds of animals to take care of. I had to provide their feed. I had to provide everything for them. And so I learned a sense of responsibility during those years. But the one thing it taught me was that there was no way I was going to live the rest of my life on a farm. It was not for me. There were other things that I thought I could do. And so that's why I got very serious about going to college, because I figured the only way I'm going to get away from that farm and do something with my life was to go back to college. Did I know that I was part of something really big? Yes. It was the greatest program going in the United States at the time, and I think we look back on it now and we say that is a period of American history that will forever be known as an exceptional time in the history of a country. The Apollo program was something that was absolutely astounding. And what I found once I got in the program is that if you have a goal in life, and a group of people have a goal in life that is so far bigger, so greater, or bigger than any one individual could imagine, that miraculous things can happen. And this is my philosophy on life, is that it doesn't make any difference what you want to be in life, but once you decide what you want to be, you better be the best one that there is. I don't care what you study in college, but if you pick a course of action in college, be the best there is at it. And what I found out is that when you get all through that, at the end of that pipeline, you will be absolutely amazed at how many other doors open for you that are not directly in the line of what you've studied.